TMJ4 News today. Many businesses in Wisconsin have ended up closing because of the pandemic, and those that are still open have had to drastically change the way they operate in order to survive. Many business owners are coming up with creative ways to keep the revenue coming in. This morning we're joined by Mark Kass, editor-in-chief of the Milwaukee Business Journal, who's been following how local businesses have pivoted through the pandemic. Mark, good to see you. I know a lot of us would like to retire that word pivot at the end of 2020, but just a general question to start us out. COVID and our reaction to it forced every business to change in some way, some obviously more than others. You've been tracking that change.
Yeah, I mean, it really has. You think about it, almost every industry in the region has been impacted, whether it's a restaurant to a manufacturer. Everybody's been impacted. They've all had to change. Some, unfortunately, have gone out of business. But the thing I've seen, Vince, that I think has been cool is that there are companies who have changed the way they operated, and they've been creative, and they've found ways to be successful and still grow. So I think if anything has been great out of this, it's been seeing how these firms have been able to move quickly into a new area.
And you tell that story by featuring a number of businesses who've done that and giving examples. One I wanted to pull out for you to comment on, Molly's Cafe and Pastry Shop, because not only did they help grow their own business and survive, but then they helped others by bringing local artists and other vendors into their fold.
I mean, I think you see that a lot. And I think really, she's a great example. She tried new things. She did, she switched from just in-store food to having food for obviously to go. But she also brought in others, had a marketplace, any way to bring in any new customers, have them there, and then they obviously will have some food. She worked with healthcare workers and really provided them food, provided people opportunities to buy them food. So just trying new things, any way to really have those people still at her place.
Another one, just because it was so visible that we should talk about, is what Wisconsin State Fair did, Mark, with their drive-through options and offering food. Gave us all a little taste of the fair, but also helped them bring in some revenue.
Think about that. We all love the food out at State Fair. We all kind of were upset when that got canceled, but here was a way, and a really creative way, to still have that food and still have it. More importantly, to have all those restaurants still make money. They could have their food, they could have their customers come through in a safe way. It worked great. There were thousands and thousands, long lines, but again, a way to bring in revenue. And now you're seeing it with others are trying it. You see some churches, some festivals are now trying this because of what happened at State Fair.
Mark Kass, editor-in-chief of the Milwaukee Business Journal. These articles coming out in a big cover story. Mark, appreciate your time. And for more on today's business news, you can head to bizjournals.com/Milwaukee.